What's up, y'all? So today I decided that I would go over how to meal plan and meal prep. So I feel like a lot of people don't know how to do this correctly. And if they do think that they know how, chances are is you absolutely hate it. I was this way before I actually figured out how the right way to actually, well, I guess there's a lot of right ways for people, but the way that I've figured out has worked best for me. I'm going to tell that to you so that when it comes to meal planning for the week for your family, it'll be a lot easier, I promise. So for starters, I used to never meal plan, and in fact, I actually hated the idea. It kind of stressed me out, but it was something that I really never did because I was on my own and I kind of did my own thing. I'm good at eating random things like a rice cake with a tofu mix. It's good, I promise. Or like a bean burrito or bean wrap or chicken wrap. I don't know, I'm really easy to please. So when I started dating my husband and having the kids, and now having to cook meals for them because I was so sick of going out to eat literally every meal, I started meal planning, and I had to figure out the best way to actually do it because it was a little bit tiring to think of what to actually make for dinner every night. So what I've mastered pretty much, I actually have a board that I have in my kitchen right there. I will show you in a minute. But it is just a whiteboard. It's nothing fancy and it's not very beautiful. You can make one that's beautiful, but it honestly, I don't really care. It works for my kitchen. But what I have is a Monday through Sunday meal plan, and then I have a shopping list at the bottom that kind of gives you a little idea of what to shop for, like what you need for groceries. Side note, I actually use the Walmart grocery app. If you've ever used it or haven't ever heard of it, it's amazing. You literally go on and pick your food items or any items in Walmart really, and you put a time and go pick it up, and it's completely free to pick up, no extra charge, nothing, and you get your groceries. The only damper on Walmart is not everything's organic, so for the things that you do need to buy organic and so forth, you have to go somewhere else. But all in all, it makes shopping a whole lot easier, especially if you don't have time. If you get exhausted grocery shopping, it's super simple, super easy. Now back to my board. I use my time wisely when it comes to planning. I go on lovely Pinterest. It is amazing. I go on oftentimes during the week when I'm sitting on the couch, when I'm just watching TV or have extra spare time. Instead of going on Facebook and Instagram, I go on Pinterest and I start looking up meal ideas. Making boards for chicken, for pasta, for Instapot dishes, for pretty much anything you can think of in a meal that you want to make. And with all those ideas, I go through them and I actually make a list. I have a fancy notebook that I make a list of ideas that sound good to me. So when I start planning my meals, I have lists of things that I want to try or things that sound good. And so when I come to my days of looking at what I'm going to make each day, I typically plan on Monday mornings after I got my workout in and all the little things. I write down what I want each day, and then I go on my Walmart app and I put in the groceries, all that I need for that week, and I write for things that I need to go to other stores and get. But the easiest and simplest way that I've figured out how to do day by day meal planning is that I set a certain topic for each day. So you don't have to copy and do it the exact same way. Your family and your situation and schedule is completely different than mine. So feel free to explore, and I can definitely give you more ideas on what to do. But for Monday, I usually do something with potatoes, or I try a completely new recipe. That is my try it out completely new day. So if you want to try something new, or if you don't, I do potatoes. Tuesday, I have it Mexican food day. Tuesday is usually like Taco Tuesday, and so I try to keep it Mexican themed. Wednesday, I do pastas, whatever type of pasta I can think of, or just looking through my recipes, I pick something that's pasta. Thursday, I do something that's with either rice or something that's somewhat Asian. Now come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For us, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is always different. So Sundays, we typically have family dinner with extended family, and so they either pick a topic, or if not, I do Sundays as like an Instant Pot dish or something like that. Fridays and Saturdays, I usually do something that either, if we're doing like a family fun group something, we go out to eat, or we are at home making food, like homemade pizza or just something along those lines. Also Saturdays, we have games for the kids, so that sometimes takes up our time and we don't even have time to come home and actually make food, so we go out to eat. So you can choose what you want and what fits your schedule the best, but those are simple ways that you can be able to manage your time wisely and be able to know beforehand what day is what and what you can do. Another thing to remember is that with every meal you make, you always want a side dish to go with it. So it's not just the main course, but you want to make sure that there's some type of vegetable or something to go along with it. What I usually do is I do a side salad of some sort. I like to keep a thing of spinach, or even like already washed lettuce that I can easily put together. And then I also have a veggie tray. So when I buy veggies, I cut them up and then put it in a tray so that I can easily take them out. It's already washed. Either I can give the kids a veggie tray, or I can just chop it up and make it into a salad real quick. I also like to do some type of cooked vegetable, whether it's like cooked broccoli, cooked asparagus, zucchini. I like to do that in the oven, corn on the cob, just something else that gives our meal more to eat. Occasionally I'll do like garlic bread with the pasta or something like that, but I always make sure that I have something vegetables, just so that my family is getting in a colorful meal. So always make sure that your meals look colorful one way or another, because the more colorful it is, the more healthy it's gonna be. Also, having a list out in the open in your kitchen is so nice, because your kids know what you're eating, you know what you're eating, your husband knows what you're eating. It's literally perfect for everyone, because there's no questions asked, there's no whining, there's just simplicity all around. That's the only way I can put it. But in all honesty, if you have any questions or anything, you can comment. You can contact me directly. I hope this helped. I hope you start meal planning, meal prepping. You got it. You can do it. I have faith in you, because I was once the one that had no clue what to do, and now it's super easy and I actually really enjoy it. So keep up the good work.